Scrum is a framework for solving complex adaptive problems with high levels of unknowns, uncertainties, or risks around what to build or how to build it. Scrum involves a cross-functional, self-managing Scrum team that uses empiricism to build products iteratively and incrementally to reduce risks and deliver early and often. Scrum is founded on lean thinking and empiricism. Lean thinking reduces waste and focuses on essentials. Empiricism asserts that knowledge comes from experience. That is, do the work, see how it went, and then decide what to do next based on what was just learned. The three pillars of empiricism are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Transparency into the work is necessary in order for the team to properly inspect their work and adapt accordingly. Regular timeouts are necessary for the team to stop what they're doing, pause, look back at what just happened, and then decide how to move forward. In Scrum, the increment provides transparency into what has already been built. The product backlog provides transparency into what still needs to be built. And the sprint backlog provides transparency into what's currently being built. The 4 events in Scrum of sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective provide the opportunity for the team to regularly inspect and adapt, pause, see what just happened, and then decide what to do next based on the transparency that's provided by the updated artifacts. The events in Scrum are time-boxed. Once the end of the time box is reached, the event ends and the team moves on, irrespective of whether the work to be done has been completed or not. Based on the size of the sprint, each event has a recommended maximum limit, or time box. For a 1-week sprint, sprint planning is time boxed to 2 hours, the daily Scrum to 15 minutes per day, the sprint review to 1 hour, and the sprint retrospective to 45 minutes. The time box limits increase proportionally based on the duration of the sprint. For longer sprints, the time boxes will be longer. When the team has a short period of time to do something, when the team is time-boxed, the team has to prioritize and figure out what's the most important thing to work on right now. The team has to focus on finishing that thing. The team delivers, and the team gets the opportunity to receive feedback at the end of the time box. And with frequent feedback, the team adjusts and continuously improves to become more effective. These are benefits of time boxing and working in this manner. Scrum is just a framework, which means it's purposely incomplete. It is not a prescriptive methodology with detailed instructions. Instead, it's just a lightweight guide that provides guardrails to keep the team heading in the right direction and prevent the team from falling off the guardrails. The Scrum rules, team structure, ways of working, accountabilities, artifacts, and events are set up to keep the team on track by regularly inspecting and adapting. If Scrum is only partially implemented, the guardrails might crack and the team will not realize the benefits that Scrum delivers. Based on the team's context, organization, type of product being built, unique challenges, and their latest observations and learnings, a team may employ additional practices and techniques within the framework. What works for one team in one organization might not work for another team in another organization. It's all contextual, and there is no one best way of using Scrum. For those reasons, Scrum is said to be lightweight and simple to understand, yet difficult to master. Lightweight and simple to understand because the Scrum Guide is about 15 pages and just lays out Scrum theory along with the accountability artifacts and events. It's difficult to master because Scrum requires a change in how organizations and teams are traditionally structured and how they approach work. And many are resistant to change and find these necessary changes too disruptive. And that's Scrum, a framework used for solving complex adaptive problems. There's no hiding in Scrum. A team has a short period of time to deliver. If they can, great. If they can't, it will be obvious and transparent as to why. Scrum on its own will not solve the team's problems, but instead, Scrum shines a bright light on the team's organizational impediments. It's up to the team and the organization to decide what to do with those impediments and how to address them for continued success. Make sure to like and subscribe to get notified of future videos.